morning. It's 6 a.m. I set an alarm, but it did not go off for some reason at all.
Alright guys, we're headed to Willow Grove, PA, which is about 40 minutes outside of Philadelphia. 5 hours and 23 minutes to get there, 348 miles, and our arrival estimated time is 11:46, but obviously that's going to be later because stops and stuff, so yeah.
Alright guys, as we were driving down the highway, I saw this semi-truck with a windmill blade on it, and it was just so cool to see a windmill blade up this close in person because it makes you realize how massive the blades on a windmill really are.
Hello guys, update. This is our first stop. We're out here in Woodland, Pennsylvania at this Sunoco gas station. Also something called Gio's Barbecue here. I don't know. Gas is a little cheaper here at $3.69 a gallon. And diesel is $4.29, which that price for diesel is some places regular. So like the price is still higher than, you know, they were years ago, but definitely lower here. But yeah, I'm just gonna stretch a little, go to the bathroom, and we're filling up the tank right now, so yeah.
When we were at the gas station, I saw an orange Volkswagen van again. And after a quick stop, it was time to hit the road again.
Guys, there's a Miata. It's white right there.
You're gonna have to say this person is gonna approve not.
Alright guys, we are now just under 2 hours until we get to our hotel in Willow Grove. So, you see this right here, we've had these for years, these car bingo things. You see the license plate and you get it, you move the thing, you know, it's like bingo. The states are all right, but that one matches, all the states are right. This one though, not right. Like, what is going on with this one? Like, look at this up here. California, it's the new Michigan, I guess. Like, look at that. It's not even right. Florida, I guess it's Ohio now. And the only correct ones are New Jersey and Texas. That's the only ones correct. But you can see these are not matching at all. Florida is now Ohio, I guess. And these are matching. It's just very confusing of what went on with this one. And we never noticed this after having this for like 5 years. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Alright guys, so we're here to pick up Isabella's registration for Nationals. So we're not at the hotel, we're 30 minutes away from the hotel. And this is in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Never heard of it, but yeah, Phoenixville. California. We were in there for an hour and 15 minutes because waiting in line for the sweatshirt, which there's quite a lot of people in that line, and they have that press. It's basically an iron, and they press it down. It's really cool.
while we were in there, we got this little bag that says Dream YMCA National Gymnastics Championships. And then I got this water bottle that says the same thing on it.
I think so.
It's like one of those just water bottles you like pull this up.
I mean, I could definitely do very
Drink. We got this shirt. It says the same thing, except for the arms have
very free. Okay, so one
this
night at the
Valley Force Sports and YMCA.
8,000. So I should.
And then the back has thank you to our partner.
There's no partner. Never mind.
And then I got this because I have to take it everywhere so they know I'm a gymnast or athlete.
We'll just have
I got water. I got a Leo while I was in there. And I wear it with some Nike Pros.
Oh, it would be.
Will be this pink little Leo. It has this. I probably never really wear this. I don't normally wear the scrunchies, but that's this. And I decided to get this tie-dye purple. It was a pretty popular color. Like a lot of people were getting it. But it says the same thing. And it's a little drawstring hoodie. The back we won't show because it has where we live.
But tell them what it is.
But it's just all the gymnast names and stuff.
Then it was time for a bite to eat at Miller's Ale House.
So for my drink, I just got water because it's 95 degrees. I just decided to get a water and got it with a lemon, of course, to mask the city water taste. Alright, so Isabella got some crab legs with some rice. And then my mom got some French onion soup and some salad. And my dad got the fishy chips. I tried the fries, they're really dry. I got the homemade chips, and these chips, these are really good. Made in-house. I'm telling you, like, I like me some good homemade chips. Those are good, 8 out of 10 right here. Bacon cheeseburger right here, beautiful. Got some barbecue sauce, Swiss cheese, and it's got some onion rings, like little onion thingies on it. That's good looking. All right, guys, that burger, that smells really good. And that's a decent patty. It could be a little dry, but let's see. All right, guys, lunch is done. I thought it was decent. The burger was pretty good. The chips I really liked. I've sampled some other things and they are okay. The French onion soup's not very good. It's what I would not recommend. Way too salty. The rice isn't very good, but the burger is decent. The chips are decent. It's about what you expect for a chain restaurant. I'm feeling good overall. 6.5 out of 10. It's better than some other chain restaurants I've had, but it's not amazing. So we're here at our Spring Hill Suites here. It's by Marriott. Getting out of the elevator. So the hotel room is set up a little different than most hotels I've been in, but I actually do like some things about this hotel room, which I'm not used to seeing. So one thing I really noticed, the TV is not in front of the bed like other hotels, but I don't mind that because there's a couch right here. And so it really does make you feel like you're in a living room, like you're at home. So I actually kind of like that. And then in here you got a cute little desk, you know? Classic hotel stock images right there on the frame, a lamp, of course, you know, yada yada. Got a sink, microwave, a little mini fridge, coffee. This is a nice little area. I like this right here. Cozy, I like it. And then in here you got the beds, got the painting or artwork. I like that splatter art, nice looking. Closet. There, the bathroom's right there. Sink is outside, which I've seen in some hotel rooms, but it's a decent setup. But I also like that there's a ceiling fan. I'm not used to seeing a ceiling fan in a hotel room, but it's a nice addition. It's a decent, I like the hotel room. I like the setup too. Just went out to the car to get a snack bag, but look at these people over here boondocking with like an RV. So there's one there, an older one, but look at that behemoth. Is that like a Class A, I believe? That thing's an absolute behemoth right there. Alright guys, so we're headed to Villanova University. My sister is, that's where her opening ceremony is. My dad and I are gonna do some grocery shopping or maybe check out something cool, I don't know. And, yeah.
Alright guys, when I said we might be able to do something awesome, little did I know until I looked up quickly that we were so close to the Ferrari of Philadelphia dealership. So of course we had to check that out, and they were nice enough to allow me to take pictures and record some videos of the cars. I was able to get a nice YouTube short out of this and take many, many beautiful pictures. Alright guys, and if I couldn't get any more excited, wow, did my excitement level go up even more when we drove just 20 minutes from the Ferrari dealership to check out the Lamborghini of Philadelphia dealership. This right here is a beautiful 1989 Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary edition. What an absolutely beautiful car. If you got $675,000, this is a great car to check out. It's just going to give that raw, old-school supercar experience. They sound awesome. The V12 of them is really cool, and it's just a beautifully styled car. And a fun fact of the Countach is that none of them were installed with a spoiler from the factory due to a regulation. So any Countach that was installed with a spoiler had to have the spoiler installed on it outside of the factory. And there's also just a wide variety of cars like this Corvette here, and of course even more Lamborghinis like this Lamborghini Revuelto. What an absolutely beautiful car. The McLaren 720S right here, and then over here we got a 2009 Ferrari F430 Spider. Oh, such stunning cars they have there. I want to thank Lamborghini Philly for allowing me to check out the awesome supercars. Alright guys, before we get into the next day of this video, I'd just like to give you guys a little heads up. So far in this video, it's been recorded for the video clips on my iPhone 13. It's been a very trusty phone and camera for the channel. But you guys also know I have a GoPro Hero 10 Black. And I filmed some video clips for the next day on the GoPro. Even though I didn't have to, I did because I like the wide angle, you know, it's just nice. And as we were recording in the day in Philly, I get this error up on the screen that says repairing file, because it's trying to repair a file because for some reason it had an issue with the SD card. And I thought this was an issue with this SD card, so I tested it with my backup SD card I always have with me in case something like this happens, and it had that same issue with the SD card. And so something must have happened with the GoPro's SD card reader. I tried to get a hold of GoPro's customer service, could never get a hold of them. It just took so long. I was on the line, I could never even get a hold of them, you know, whatever, okay? And then, for some reason, the issue somehow resolved itself. I know it sounds crazy, but, like, it literally resolved itself, and it hasn't happened since. I'm worried it's gonna happen again. I'm very mad about this because I lost footage, and GoPros in recent years have had a pretty bad reliability, like, you know, track record. There's been a lot of overheating issues, which I have had the overheating issues. They're very annoying, but I can deal with the overheating issues, you know, whatever. It's annoying, but it happens. Losing files, though, that's very annoying. And the annoying thing about this, too, is originally, like, the camera had the files, and then for some reason, like, they're missing. And, like, I don't, like, it just doesn't make sense if it doesn't seem like to me it was the SD card if it had the same issue with the backup SD card. I really do think this is an issue with the GoPro's SD card reader in the camera itself. I would like to say though, if any of you guys watching know what could have caused this issue, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would like to know what could have caused this issue and what I could do to prevent this happening, and if it happens again, how to resolve it. But I'm going to stop rambling on, guys. I just want to let you guys know, and I'm wasting your time, so back to the video. Alright guys, we're headed to Pennsylvania's biggest city, Philadelphia, man. It's actually pronounced Philadelphia. Let's do it. Let's go. We're gonna go on a hop-on, hop-off bus. It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna see all the cool things you'd want to see in Philadelphia. So I'll get plenty of pictures and give you guys a good old tour. So without further ado, I'll see you when we get there. These are some really cool pictures I got as we were going into the city of Philadelphia. This is a picture of an electric company. I got these with my Nikon D3000 with the Nikkor 55 to 200mm f3.5 to f5.6 lens. This lens is a zoom lens. It's really good to get some close-up pictures, you know, in cities and buildings. Yeah, just some really cool pictures here. Alright guys, when we got in Philadelphia, we parked at the parking garage, and our hop-on, hop-off bus started at Chinatown, which Chinatown was one of my favorite places to check out in Philadelphia. It was awesome for photographs, the best place, in my opinion, we checked out in Philly for photographs, because there's lots of different cool signs and businesses to take pictures of, and different sculptures, because it's really cool to see it, because there's blends of cultures from China, you know. I took these photographs with, of course, the Nikon D3000, but this time with the 35mm f1.8G Nikkor lens. I love this lens. You guys have heard me talk about it many times. Super sharp lens, offers a great focal length for photos. It's pretty versatile, even though it's a fixed focal length, so you can't zoom in and zoom out. This is the Friendship Gate. This was a gift from Tianjin, China in 1984, and it is supposed to represent the friendship of two cities working together, this being Tianjin, China, and Philadelphia. It's really cool with vibrant colors, and it's just a beautiful sculpture. It's 40 foot tall and really cool for photographs, and at nighttime, which I didn't get to see it at nighttime, but at nighttime, it lights up. Alright guys, this is a photo I took just a little before we got on the hop on, hop off bus. This is a really cool experience. I definitely would recommend it. 10 out of 10 experience. It sounds like it'd be a tourist trap, but trust me, it's not. Even though it's a tourist thing to do, really cool experience. There is 27 stops every 20 to 30 minutes, give or take. It's Philadelphia, so there's traffic and stuff. Hop on, hop off. So if you don't like a stop, you don't want to stop at that one, you can stay on the bus. If you want to get off, you can get off. It was about $100 for the four of us, so $25 a person for the day, and I'd say that's a really good price for 27 stops. There's a narrator on there, so he or she will tell you about the different history out through Philadelphia, the buildings, architecture, neighborhoods, people that lived in certain buildings, and we even went by a cemetery. I'm not going to tell you every single stop because it would be a very long video, but I'll just tell you the major stops that we saw on this. Really cool experience. Alright guys, not that much longer after getting on the bus was our first stop, which was by the Hard Rock Cafe in the Reading Terminal Market, which I would highly recommend checking out the Reading Terminal Market. It's just so cool to see all the different vendors they have there. Fresh produce, bacon. I mean, look at all that bacon. That's all just bacon right there. Different kinds of meats. There's just so much stuff you can get there. And even if you don't get anything, it's just cool to check out. They have like different neon signs there. It's a really cool like vintage retro atmosphere in there. We got some poppy soda, which is like this newer like healthier soda because it's got like less sugar, and we tried it because they had samples there. It was so good, so good. We got 2 cans of it, and you could get like a can free. It was just really cool to check out. You know, there's just different vendors, things to check out. It's a cool atmosphere. Would recommend 100% checking this out. This is the Philadelphia City Hall. It was built from 1871 till 1901, and it was designed by John MacArthur Jr. and Thomas Eustick Walter. This is the Free Library, which, believe it or not, back in its day, in 1894 when this was built, most libraries were not free, hence the name, the Free Library. Which, believe it or not, even today, you can still get a library card for this library and rent books from this. And even now, you can rent movies from there, audiobooks. So, despite being a historical building, it still has use today. Alright guys, so there were many stops we decided not to get off at, but of course we had to stop off at the Philadelphia Museum of Art because there's a scene in the movie Rocky that was filmed here, where Rocky runs up the steps, and there's also the Rocky statue that is here at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. I've only seen bits and pieces of the Rocky movies. I definitely need to see the original Rocky movie for sure because it was filmed in Philadelphia. There's the Rocky statue. You can see we're all in front of it, and then right here is the footprints. You can stand right there where Rocky was in the movie, so that's really cool. This is 100% must. Alright guys, this is one of the final stops we stopped at. We decided to get off at least. And, of course, it's the Liberty Bell. Very well known. I mean, I'm sure you guys even already knew what it was looking at it. It was cast in 1752 in England. and it was cracked. It's not 100% known how it cracked, but it cracked shortly after arriving in Philadelphia. And believe it or not, one of the current form of the crack right now is believed to have been expanded when George Washington run this bell. Obviously, it's not 100% known exactly how it originally cracked, but there's a lot of theories. And let me tell you guys, as soon as we got in the museum, this is oh, was it nice, because it was a very hot day. It was about 99 degrees at the time of we were going into this museum. Woo! And that air conditioning, let me tell you, it works. It works. There's a ton of information on the Liberty Bell, and there's even a part of the cast of the bell that you can touch. And that was really cool. We could have spent longer in there, but it was just, we were already really hot and it was nice to cool off. And we were getting really hungry, so we had to get some lunch.
Alright guys, we're stopping here for a late lunch. It is 2:31 right now. It's almost getting closer to 3, so a very late lunch, but we weren't hungry for a while, but now we're just starting to get hungry, and we're here at the Independence Beer Garden. It's very nice. It's like this outdoor bar. You can see they got lights up there. Really nice. And it's not too hot because of the shade, and then as soon as we got here, our waitress gave us a nice icy picture of water. It was very nice. I got the burrito tacos. They're like Mexican beef tacos. They got queso, onions, beef, and I asked the waitress what her favorite tacos were. She said the burrito tacos were her favorite, so I got those. And then got this lemonade. It's decent. It's a 6 out of 10. Alright guys, my tacos arrived, and wow, those look delicious. I put a little lime juice on there. It's got the onions, nice side of dipping sauce, and these look like authentic Mexican tacos. Got the corn tortilla, baby. Look at that. The beef, look at that. Looking absolutely delicious. The cheese, I like it. Hot, hot, hot. Since my tacos are hot, Isabella let me try some of her wings, and these wings are so good. They're like got honey on them, and you can get them with the buffalo sauce. Burrito taco. Alright guys, those tacos I thought were really good, and like it's been a while since I've had a good authentic Mexican taco, and those corn tortillas, oh, I love corn tortillas. Not everyone likes them. I love corn tortillas. I will take them over flour tortillas personally. They were really good. I still think I like the wings a little more. That being said, I'm gonna give those tacos an 8 out of 10. The big thing for me is I wish they had a little more queso, like more cheese in them. But the brisket was really good. That beef, it was really good. Onions were good. Tortillas were really good. And that side sauce was really good too. So overall, pretty good tacos. Guys, I really like this place. The food was really good. I'm feeling a good solid 8.5 out of 10 for this place. It's a really good food. It's not like obviously like the best I've ever had, but it's still I'm still really impressed. The food was good. I like the atmosphere. So yeah, solid lunch. There's late lunch. Alright guys, Independence Beer Garden, I would recommend if you're here out in Philadelphia for a nice outdoor atmosphere with pretty good food. Definitely would recommend and especially those chicken wings. Get those with the buffalo sauce, you will not regret it.
Alright guys, so we've left the parking garage now. My dad wanted to check out a Chiefs bar. He's a Chiefs fan. It's called Big Charlie's Saloon. And it's about like 2 miles from the parking garage, so we're driving to that, and then I think we're heading home, right? Alright guys, so we're leaving Big Charlie's Saloon. It's a really cool place. Lots of fan gear, like merchandise, paintings, pictures, memorabilia, you name it. I'm sure, Dad, you really enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did enjoy that.
That was like the car dealership to him, basically. So, even as someone as me that's not like the hugest football fan, I thought it was really cool. The people were really nice, and yeah, a cool experience. Definitely worth checking if you're a Chiefs fan or just a football fan out here in Philadelphia.
We're doing a quick Target stop for some ice cream before we get to the hotel. Alright guys, I'm about to go to sleep. For dinner tonight we had Giuseppe's Pizza. If you're in the Willow Grove area, I would definitely recommend it. It was really good. The cheese is really good. The sauce is really good. It was like where the cheese to sauce ratio was like literally perfect. There wasn't too much sauce and that fresh crushed red tomato flavor to it. Really liked it. The one weakness of the pizza was the crust. It was a little chewy, but it was still a really good pizza. It was a good 8 out of 10 pizza. It was pretty good pizza. I really like that. But tomorrow is Isabella's big day, so I'll see you nice and early in the morning tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next morning. I got some cranberry juice. I had the nice complimentary free breakfast today. I had some sausage, a little bit of a waffle. Waffles do recommend. Sweet, fluffy, delicious. Some cranberry juice, some chocolate milk, some yogurt. Good breakfast. Isabella, today is our gymnastics meet.
Yeah.
Are you ready to crush them? Get all the awards?
Yeah.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, I'm wearing my new jacket that I got, or sweatshirt.
So it's at the Greater Philadelphia Expo, and we'll see you guys there. Alright guys, we're back from Isabella's Gymnastics Nationals. Wow, her team and Isabella, they did it so good. Isabella got 2nd overall, and here she is to tell you all of her different scores in the different categories.
On bars, I got a 9-1 and I got 5th place.
Wow.
On floor, I got an 8-9 and I got 7th. In beam, I got a 9-5-2-5 and I got 1st.
She's always been really good at beam. I'm very proud of her.
On vault, I got a 9-1-2-5 and I got 4th. And all around, I got a 36-65 and I got 2nd. And my friend on my team got 1st.
Wow, Isabella, you did really good. I'm really proud of you. Alright guys, we're back out here in Philly. Waiting here at Angelo's Pizzeria. They're known for like the best cheesesteaks out here in Philly, so I'm gonna see what they're all about. About a 30-minute wait for us just because it's a pickup only place. There's no like place you can sit to eat there. So they make their bread here in-house. And it comes with, you can go with many different types of cheese. We got it with the Cooper Sharp because that's the cheese they recommend. And it's like supposedly like really good cheese. Alright guys, we're back at our hotel after a very stressful drive back. My dad probably never wants to drive in Philadelphia again. And if you're thinking about moving, don't. And if you are, don't drive a car. The cheesesteak here. They wrap it in a lot of butcher paper. Okay. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. Wow, that looks so good. This is supposedly the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia. Got Cooper Sharp on it. You can also get it with American Cheese Whiz. They recommended the Cooper Sharp. Make the bread fresh. Alright guys, Angelo's Pizzeria cheesesteak. Oh wow, definitely the best cheesesteak I've ever had. Haven't had many in my life, but it's still the best one I've had. It is so good. Don't go anywhere else. Just go to Angelo's. It's a top rated place in Philadelphia. I can see why. The Cooper Sharp cheese, definitely recommend. Very good cheese. The steak is seasoned well, really good steak, and the cheese just blends together well. And surprisingly, to my opinion, even though the bread is baked fresh there, in my opinion, the weakest part of it was probably the bread, just because it was a little, not very burnt, but just a little bit burnt and a little chewy, which is interesting because it's baked fresh every day. But still, good cheesesteak. Very good. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. The bread is still really good bread. It's just slightly burnt. It's just holding back just a little bit. So it's not quite a 10, but a 9.5 out of 10. Still very good rating. Very good cheesesteak. Would recommend.
Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. Unfortunately, this journey has came to an end. This was an awesome trip, being able to go to, for me, Philadelphia the first time, and seeing Isabella get second overall in her age category at her gymnastics nationals, and this was her first ever nationals she's ever gone to. What a fun trip, I tell you what. And it was an awesome trip too, especially for me for photography, because I've been doing, photography as a hobby for like the past 4, almost 5 years now. And I got some of my favorite pictures I've ever gotten on this trip to Philadelphia. It just shows going to a big city is a great opportunity for pictures, because it allows you to capture an image that can tell a story. And taking that image, I kind of think, you kind of scratch your head wondering the story behind each image you take, because some images just have a story behind them and that, and some the story behind, you can kind of piece the puzzle together, and some is just kind of a mystery. And I kind of think deeper into images, I think, than most people do sometimes in images I know, at least in my family. But it was just a lot of fun. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're so close to 600 subscribers. Ring that notification bell. Like this video. It sucks I lost GoPro footage, but you know what? It is what it is, and I was able to still paste together quite a video. So, thanks for watching, and as always, peace out.